Hello guys, my name is Carlos Barrios and today I'm gonna show how I did my project. Okay, so I called the individual project. This is the about information. Okay, so for this project, I use all these components here: the boards, repos, pipeline, test plans, and time. I didn't use the artifacts. Okay, so as you can see, I have like 34 work items created and 34 completed. All right, so let me first go to the boards here, to the work items that I've created, and let me go and pick recently completed. Okay, so there are a lot of things here, like I just create like tasks for user stories, and then the rest is just the testing, the manual testing that I did here. So let me go ahead and choose recently completed and filter by task. Okay, this is all the user stories that I created in this project. So let me go ahead and um, click on each of them. So let's get into this one. As a web developer, I want to acknowledge my old website so that I can modify it. So let me click on it. As you can see, this task I first thought of like refactoring my old website and stuff, but then I decided to not do it. Okay, so I put this update right here. No need to acknowledge my previous website since I'm really anyone at this particular link, except that this will now go for HTTPS. You know, even though you click here, it will do that. So, but still, I'm using WordPress as a resource. Okay, so I acknowledge that. So let me go back to work items, and here is the second user story. As a web developer, I want to gather all my past projects so that I can display them on my new website. Okay, so as you can see, I gathered a lot of projects here in mine, and I gave a lot of information here to organize my thinking of how to do the GitHub repo and put him there. Okay, so let's go back to the tasks. Number 3 says, as a web developer, I want to know the required technology for my project so that I can submit it on time. Okay, let me click on it. So you can see here, I have the diagrams and I have the technologies involved. So this is required, and then I need WordPress development, GitHub setup, Azure Web Services, DevOps, and Gmail APIs. This is APIs. This is for the contact form that I did on my website. So I needed to create a Gmail API and configure it so that it can send the email. Okay, so let me go back here down. You can see this is its UML package diagram. As you can see, I'm merging DevOps, Azure Web Services, the portal, and WordPress, okay, package into my website. And then through GitHub and Azure DevOps, I'm doing a build so that I can deploy my website like this. Okay, use case diagram like here. So this is me. So I do the website. This is my website, and then a visitor can visit the website, go to projects, which include the GitHub code, and they can go to about, contact, etc. Leave comments and all of that. Okay. So this is my task 3. Then my task 4 says, as a web developer, I want to set up GitHub repo so that I can store all my past projects. Okay. So here I got all my projects on GitHub. Okay. So Cauldron repo was the first one, just an Android app that I I've been working on. I got some C and F Sharp projects, some big data Python code, some Java, some SQL code and optimized queries, some PHP code, X queries, data mining techniques, serializability of transactions. And this is actually a PHP file that I use for my Cauldron application to reset the password and everything. And this is Prolog, okay, some examples. So this is my GitHub repo and it's ready to go. I did on this task. So back, this is number 5 now. As a web developer, I want to do an Azure WordPress integration so that I can start working on my website. Okay, so here WordPress must be integrated with DevOps as requirement. So here is in the portal, I did my web application through the WordPress resource, which creates an web app service as well as your database, and it's all configured and ready to go. Okay, so here I have it, and then I have it here ready to go. As you can see, this was my first image, and then I edit it and I modify it. Okay, so it's my number 5. Just remember, like, I have another video of doing this with my actual personal account through pipelines, okay, with a build and a release. Because here in my FIU accounts, I couldn't do a release. I could do a build, but not a release, okay? So I needed to do it later with a demo, okay, on my personal account. All right, so let's go back. Let's pick this one. As a web developer, I want to design, edit my website so that I have a solid layout before posting all projects. As you can see here is the setting criteria. I need a theme, work on home page, work on buttons, choose the right pictures, choose the right information. So here I was commenting here. So look at my first. So the first thing I did was like select a theme. I chose grid zone, right? So I picked that. Then I added an icon for my website. Then I chose this profile picture, which I changed later. Okay. GitHub icon and link adder to homepage. So I added these social links in here. Added my Cauldron website after the GitHub right here. Then I chose like another colors and round edges for my posts. Okay. Then I updated the homepage with header, a background image, new colors. Then I added the home, intro, collection, about, contact buttons here, as you can see there. And then I added my first post, which is Cauldron. It's Cauldron, an Android application for, you know, people that like to view recipes of food and all that. Then I added introduction page with this picture right here. Then now the collection, which is a drop down menu that will display all categories of projects. And that's it. You know, I decided to stop it there because in the other task I will be posting more and more. Okay, so here in 7 it says, as a web developer, I want to start the development phase so that I can have all my projects posted with the correct information. So as you can see here, I will be adding all the main projects to the website. Okay, it's all the posts and everything. So let's go back here, down. Okay, Cauldron post updated with download link and GitHub source code. Demo video. So I also did a video, like a demo for my app, which I recorded on my phone and uploaded to YouTube. Okay, videos in progress, YouTube bidding process. Now I posted in there, demo video added. Here is the YouTube link if you want to check it out. Then I updated the PHP with images and the code to GitHub and basic like information. So C projects here, parallel programming here with all the code. As you can see here, I added those. So I made sure to just put here in the collection as well. So every post should have a language associated with that I then put on this collection menu right here. Java package added with pictures, code, everything. F#, SQL, XQuery, Big Data, Prolog, DBMS reliability, which, you know, this is miscellaneous, okay, category, like you can see here. Data mining as well. So, and homepage collection of all my posts. As you can see here, these are all my posts with the grid zone theme. Okay, there are 11 in total. Cauldron is my main project, so it's sticky. As you can see, it's big and in the top. And here is a new profile picture. As you can see here, it changed. Okay. And then new social link referring my old WordPress website that I did for my class. You know, the one I decided to refactor, but you know, I never did. So I put it there too. About page to be done soon. This is my about page. Okay. Contact page. So I needed to install the contact page. I needed to install WP Forms plugin. Then the email was not sending, so I needed to install like a Gmail plugin. Okay, so I did an API for that, as you can see here. Okay, now finally now it is sending email with the WP Mail SMTP plugin and a Gmail API. I could do it. Okay, so here's the contact page, and here's the confirmation, and here is the email. Okay, so yeah, work. There we go. I ended the development phase there. So let's go back to A. As a web developer, I want to start the testing phase so that I can review the current state of my website and fix any outstanding issues. Okay, so here I did the manual testing. All right, so this is a criteria that I used. So if you go down here, this is the first thing I did. Testing HTTP, HTTPS checks HTTPS only. Okay, it works as expected. If you type my URL, it's going either way, HTTP or the other one is going to go secure always. Okay, that I did through the Azure portal. Okay, so here is my board with my issue and the test. Okay, so the first test I did was visit my website using Chrome, then from an Android phone, and then from the Edge browser. And I'm gonna show you how I did that. So, okay, I went here to my test plans, and as you can see, all are passed here. So let's go to test HTTP. So you can see here, if you go and you view test result, okay, I actually recorded the test happening. Okay, so let's make sure that this works. All right, that might not work because I needed to open with a file with a particular program. So, but yeah, I did it, and this is the screen recording. So you can go ahead and check that. All right. So let's go. As you can see, I have all my testing done in here. All right. So the way you do it, just you run for web application, then you can do that. For example, let me visit my website. Okay. So let's just choose run for web application. As you can see here, you can click here, record screen. Okay. Choose your entire screen, shared, and then this is actually recording here. So you go back and you test, enter. That's recording, as you can see here. So yeah, as you can see, it's secure. Alright, even if you remove the S, you enter, still gonna be secure. Okay, so you go back to your test, recording, as you can see here, and you just select here and pass the test, and then save and close. Alright, so now so like here I have all my testing. Okay, as you can see, for these 4 issues I have all the testing. Like here I did 4 tests, here I did these 2 tests, and here I did these 5 tests for this particular issues. Okay, and here are these 3 tests. So here all my manual testing, you can see it like here. Alright. Okay, so if we go back to the task, alright, so we were here. This is the first thing I did, testing for HTTP, HTTPS. Then I did the second test for my home page. Alright, here it is, done. And in this test, this includes the introduction, testing, collection, and about pages. Okay, I did it all in there. Alright, doing 3, which is the post. As you can see here, I marked doing, and then here is done. Okay, with the 2 tests that I did. Just click on every post and then leave a comment on the post. See if that works. Contact page, issue created with 4 tests, as you can see, to do. And then here is done. Alright. Okay. So contact page testing done successfully. Right. That we can see here in test plans. Okay. These 3 tests passed, these 4 tests passed, these 2 passed, and these 4 passed. Okay. Alright. So let me go back now to boards, and let me talk about my last user story. Okay, as a web developer, I want to have automated tests so that I can monitor specific components on my website. Okay, let me go there. And for this testing, I used Eclipse and Selenium. Okay, with its WebDriver and with Java testing. Okay, so as you can see here, I got installed Selenium. Alright, I did a first simple test, and then I continue working. So I had this big file here with all my tests. Okay, as you can see, it's Java, all the testing and all of that here. All right. So I want to show you actually how I did it. All right. So let's do that now. Let's run. Okay. It's happening now. Okay. Maximized. To go to login. First attempt failed. Second attempt successful. There we go. So now we visit the site. Go to introduction. Scroll down. Go to about. Scroll down. Search for Cauldron. Click on Cauldron. Click on GitHub Cauldron repo. Go back. Go to miscellaneous. Look for a comment. And then fill up the contact form. Send the information. Okay, as you can see there. Then goes back. Go to Java. And then it tells you happy Java coding. Thank you. Alright. Okay. So that is my testing. And as you can see here, all the testing passed. So yeah, this is my last user story. So then I'm gonna go to my repos. Okay. Here my repos, I have several repos. This project showroom is actually all my code that I put into GitHub for my project. Fresh WordPress and WordPress Azure. These two are already a build, okay, but I couldn't release them because with this FIU account, they won't allow me. So I needed to download this trunk. Okay, I actually have a YouTube video on how to do this specifically with a trunk and a build and a release for WordPress. Okay, so here in pipelines, I have my build, which I did. Okay, but I don't have any releases because the release I needed to do with my personal account here, and I'm gonna show you that in a moment. Okay, so let me go there. Okay, select this demo, go to repos. As you can see, the trunk demo FIU is there, which is the trunk package from WordPress. And then in pipelines, as you can see, here I have the builds. And this is fun because, like, since I actually in the video, I updated this file and it automatically did the build, you know, and also the release, which is pretty nice. So you can see here the release with the second build. So this is how you do builds and releases. So if you modify your code, the build is gonna automatically trigger and then the release. So it's very nice to have the pipelines component here working. Okay. So let's go back to my FIU now. And here, for example, you have all that succeeded, as you can see, and a release as well. You will have here and then succeeded here, you know, very nice. Okay, so let's go back to FIU. We're back here. Then I want to show you my time. Okay, this is a pace tracker, time tracker. Okay, so here I did this all these hours. Okay, I did 29 29.5 total. Okay, from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Thursday was my big day, and then I worked on these days, so I could do only 1 hour here, and then today I did like 6 hours. Okay, so that's a total of 29.5. Okay, as you can see here, all my tasks. Okay, and the start and the end and every hour. Okay, the hours for each task. In here, 5 and 6. Here 7. Here 8. And here 8 and 34. Okay, very nice. So again, let me show you my website. This is my website. These are my GitHub repo, my Cauldron. This is a website that I own and a domain. I have free web hosting in there, and this is my my other website that I did for my, the writing class here. So okay, this all are my posts. I did this one. This is an application that I have been developing. It's very nice. If you can see the video, please do. All of that. Okay. Okay, guys, that's my how I did this project. Okay, thank you. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a good one.